Hello, coming in. So, I wanted to do a love reading. It's a late night vibe over here, but as you can see, it's still lit. So, let's take a quick look at the horoscope for, uh, we'll look at Sunday and Monday. So, it says Moon still in Capricorn. It's Virgo season is starting. We talked about that briefly. It's a great time to get organized and declutter your home and your workspace. Good energy flows once the clutter goes. So, if you can see, I got a lot going on my desk, and my whole office is a little cluttered right now. So, trying to get a few things situated before I go to sleep tonight. But we wanted to come in with a love reading. So let's see what's the message since it's technically Monday. It says expect to feel the emotional temperature rise over the next few days as we move towards the full moon eclipse. Even today's steady moon won't keep you totally cool. So that could be our interactions, how we're dealing with people. All right. So, and I still got the work your light. Let me just see what comes out with this. Yeah. Where are you being called to journey to? Hermana. Some type of mystical type of energy. So it could be like in your dream state that you're traveling somewhere. Could be a bucket list place that you're manifesting. It's that type of energy. Yep. Play, have fun, celebrate. Okay. And inside the drink. So that's a message. Don't drink too much. Okay. Sometimes we get carried away, or sometimes we just, it's just so good. It's going down really easily. So just have a caution with that. Says don't be so serious. Okay. So message. Let's see. Quick shuffle read. When it comes to relationships this week. Okay. We got the World card. So we're going to be interacting with a lot of different people. Could be a lot of different types of people also. Different ethnicities, different genders, different, just expansion here. All right. When it comes to dealing with people. I would say this is going to carry us into the new, I was going to say new year, but definitely new month, okay, of September. And then look, we got the Fool card too. So it said adventure. And I just love how this deck has it as a beagle. I really miss my doggy. So I'm thinking about getting another one. I need to look into it a little bit more and see if I really am ready for it. Because I don't really feel like spending the money, but I miss the companionship of a dog. So we'll see. Now, what about, let's look at all different types of relationships here. Oh, I know what else I was going to get out. I'll do that too. Let's look at our uh, co-workers, co-workers and colleagues. What's the energy? Knight of Wands reversed. So it could be a warning message here. Don't say too much, don't do too much when it comes to the coworkers. Alright? Don't show too much involvement or, try to get intertwined too much. Alright? That's the message. Anything else? Coworkers, colleagues, acquaintances. Yeah. Hierophant reversed. So again, it's disconnecting or pulling back or setting certain boundaries, okay, when it comes to people that you're not very, very familiar with or that you're not very close with or in tune with, okay? Now let's look at our family, family interactions this week. Wheel of Fortune reversed. Interesting. So you could be feeling distant from your family. You could be missing the interaction. Like on our side, we had family reunion last weekend, so it's like a whole week gone. So of course we got a group chat going to keep connected. We'll see how long that stays active. But yeah, you could be feeling disconnected from family, or you're thinking about traveling and to visit somebody in your family. That could be something that comes up here in the next month, 2 months. Okay. What else when it comes to the family? All right. 4 of coins. So somebody could be being stubborn, or somebody could be, acting in a certain way. They might be having like a demeanor that's kind of closed off, or, a little stingy type of energy here. So definitely, if somebody's acting like that towards you, just keep your distance, okay? Or if somebody's making you feel like you're invading their space or their privacy, or you're crossing a certain boundary, step back. And here's the Ohm radio cup. So check it out. It's a plug for my bestie. She gave me this cup. And let's see, what else? Anything else with the family? Emperor, okay? So you could be in a position where you need to take power, or you need to like make a decision and take, you know, be the executive type person in your family, okay? Or this could be somebody's father, somebody's dad, somebody's granddaddy, uncle type of energy here that is, coming into the picture. They deserve respect. They demand, you know, attention, okay? What else with the Emperor? Yeah, King reverse. So yeah, it could be somebody felt they were in the stronger position, and then it's somebody else that's going to be stepping up. So that could cause some type of tension within the family, because you got the King reverse with the Emperor here. Okay, so somebody could be feeling intimidated. And again, it's gender neutral, so it doesn't have to be actual men that we're talking about. But somebody's going to step into a higher role than expected. Okay? Yeah. And then you're going to have to compromise, you know. Somebody might have to look up to you now, where before you used to look up to them. Okay? Interesting. Now, let's look at the friends. What about the friends? Interesting. Queen of Swords. So Queen of Swords is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. So she is more in the logic. She's not so much in the emotions or in the, you know, she's thinking about something here. So this could be one of your friends or you coming in. They've been thinking about you, or they have been having something on their mind they want to present to you. Okay, so let's see, clarify the queen. Let's see, what's the queen have to say when it comes to the friends? Hmm. Ooh. All right, queen reverse. So when it comes to friends, this could be a little bit of a tension. All right, we got a little tension here with the two queens. So it could be somebody's feeling some kind of way, an intimidation, a jealousy, somebody's feeling like slighted or feeling ignored. You know, feminine energy is a little bit different when it comes to the between the masculine, but it's still a competition type of energy here. Okay, so just be aware of that. Somebody might be feeling like, they're competing with you or they're trying to get your attention and you're not giving it to them. What else when it comes to the friends? All right. Yeah, it's based off of new opportunities. So somebody, most likely it's this Queen of Swords. You've been thinking about, new opportunities, new beginnings, new actions. All right. So yeah, you have been more so one track mind. Check out the symbolism, right? See how it lines up. So right now, you're perfectly aligned with this. You're not really meant to be worried about this person or what they got going on or how they're like acting. All right. Hmm. Confirmation. What else when it comes to the friends? What else when it comes to the friends? Oh, it's too many. But I did see Three of Wands, so you might be planning some type of trip with your friends, or you're thinking about doing something to get away. Could be later this fall. It's kind of picking up in September or October. Star. All right. So yeah, stay hopeful, stay positive. I would say when this is dealing with the friends, make sure you're pouring into the people that's pouring into you. Also, you know, when it comes to the things that you have up here in your vision, in your, you know, orbit, okay, keep it there. Going back to this queen, just stay and focus on what you're thinking and what you're working on and what is coming to you with this, okay, so real good. Now, last but not least, I'm going to pick up all of the cards and we're going to look at the romantic relationships. See what comes up. I'm going to try and charge my phone. I'm going to shuffle real good. Let's see when it comes to romantic connections. Let's see the shuffle really good. When it comes to our romantic relationships, what we need to know. Oh, I love this. Two of Cups, okay, soulmate card. So it's a confirmation, all right? So definitely, if you're with somebody, this is your person, all right? It's something that y'all might have been working on for a while here, okay? But it's kind of saying like you're both in harmony now. So it's like a balance here, okay? If you're single, it's a good message that you're gonna meet somebody that you align with that could be like a perfect match. Okay, Two of Cups is like soulmate card, harmony, you know, meeting your equal or your other half. Okay, so that's really cute. I love that. What else when it comes to relationships, romantic relationships? All right, Eight of Swords. So this could be you. You might be feeling confused about the situation or feeling like helpless to it in some way. Okay, well, especially because this is a mental prison right here. So you could be overthinking things when it comes to this connection, or you could be thinking negatively, making things worse than it seems. Okay, and again, the swords is the air signs, which is Gemini, the Libra, the Aquarius. So sometimes you are overthinking too much, or you're just setting yourself up for failure when it comes to that relationship. So let's see. What else here when it comes to romantic relationships? Okay. So here is the Knight of Wands. So this knight is coming in. So this could be your man, okay? This could be current man or future man. But somebody is coming in. They're could be aggressive, okay? They could be a little bit, what's the word we don't want to use, but they're looking for something, right? They want some action, which is okay because you are also feeling the fire. So, just make sure you're doing things safely and protectedly, okay? What else with the Knight of Wands? So that could be in over the next couple days. You might meet up with your person, or they might come over. Yeah, Seven of Swords reversed. So it's a confirmation if you were, because again, the Eight of Swords, if you were thinking negatively about your man, or you were thinking negatively about your female here, okay, that they were doing something behind your back, they weren't, okay? And they could just have been like keeping their distance or being really quiet, observing things, So again, don't jump to conclusions when it comes to your relationship, okay? And what else? Nice. Yeah, Chariot. So Chariot is moving very quickly, okay? Things are improving, right? And then going with the Knight. Well, the Knight came first, so yeah, it can be like the momentum starts picking up again with you and this person. You start getting more close and more intertwined, okay? Because, yeah, we started here, which is already a great card of connection and compatibility and chemistry and all those good things. And then the Chariot. So this week, things improve, all right? So just keep that in mind. And then I said I was going to pull these little stinky cards that I don't really like. But we'll just pull a couple of these Love Oracle cards. And we're out. So let's see what's Love Oracle messages. Alright. Dang. See, that's too many. Oh, boy. Oh, perfect. Abundance. This is really good. Confirmation. Claim the abundance, right? And we have recognized abundance comes in all forms, right? So in this case, we want an abundance of good relationships. We want an abundance of happiness. We want an abundance of love. We want an abundance of connection and closeness, right? It says, keep a positive mindset. Manifest exactly what you want. Gratitude and bliss. So that's a good thing. We want to definitely stay in that energy. Ooh, engagement ring. Okay. So some people may be in that energy of thinking about, the next steps or what they want to do for their lifetime with this person. So it's a potential for engagement, partnerships, commitments, eternity, right? Completion and union. So that's good to know. Keep it in mind. And again, if it's something that you want for your life, keep manifesting it. Keep working for this, okay? Because sometimes for me, I really just want the ring. And I really just want the mostly the ring and the money. But anywho, what else for the love oracle? What else? Alright, see, it's too many that come out at once. So we got healing heart. So again, this is a good thing because we could be healing ourselves from past or helping heal somebody else, currently. Healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationships or addictions. Okay, so we might be in the position that we have healed from something and we're meant to like help somebody else heal from it or talk to them about certain things. Ooh, another confirmation card, wedding rings. So that's definitely a partnership. We had that soulmate card earlier. So it's about unions, weddings, married, soul connections, eternal love, and everlasting promises. So that's really nice. And then last but not least, talking. So yeah, like I said, it's going to be time to interact this week. You know, try to be a little bit social, okay, if you can. I'm talking to myself here. But it says there's interesting conversations, awaited messages, texts, calls, emails, or somebody hovering. All right, so just be aware. All right, guys. This one was a little long, but we broke it down. So have a good one.